Now let's meet your Tacoma Falls College student. Number 13, Jessica Jackson. Number 14, Delana Smith. Number 20, Jordan Reed. Number 22, Whitney Harris. And number 23, Grace Carroll.
Good afternoon and welcome to Tacoma Falls College. I'm Will Jones, voice of the Screaming Eagles, and we are coming to you live from Lois Delaney Athletic Center. Tonight, your Lady Screaming Eagles are taking on the Trinity College Tigers. Starting lineups for the Tigers, number 1, Kaylin Morris. Number 2, Markingia Hardy. Number 4, Larissa Roker. Number 14, Kayla Rondeau. And number 33, Mary Catherine Miller. And for your Screaming Eagles, number 13, Jessica Jackson. Number 14, Delana Smith. Number 20, Jordan Reed. Number 22, Whitney Harris. And number 23, Grace Crowd. Screaming Eagles won the tip-off. It's going to go on the other side. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by the Screaming Eagles. First person that had a hand on it was Delana Smith. And a tie-up will go on the other side. Your Screaming Eagles are 1-2 on the season, 1-1 at home and 0-1 away. Trying to get a win right here, get us to 500 at home. They'll pass it out. Morris back up top, and ball is loose, and almost another tie-up. Two girls go down, no fouls called. And the shot is up by Roker, and Roker has the first 3 of the game. 3-0 with 9:21 left in the first quarter. Jackson on the other side, goes baseline, tries to get back in, and a bad pass right there will go to Roker, and turnover goes to her. Morris gets it into Hardy. Great defense right there by the Screaming Eagles tag team right there by Harris and Crowell. And they're going to call a foul down low. On the baseline is going to be Rendo. The Tigers are stacking it up right here. Kind of a 2-3 high defense for the Screaming Eagles. Passes in. The foul is going to be on number 14, Delana Smith, her first, team first. And the 3 is up and no good. And Crowell's the last one to touch it, and she'll get the defensive rebound. Crowell stutter steps right there, stops at the top of the key, gets it to the middle, shot is up and good by number 14, Delana Smith. 3-2's a score. Hardy at the top of the key, 2-3 defense for the Screaming Eagles. Crowell jumps up to get that one. Going down low, shot is up and off the backboard and rebounded by Smith. She gets it to Crowell, who almost loses control of the ball, pulled it back the last second. Reed in the corner. She's going to go baseline. Jumper's up and good. We're clicking on all cylinders right here. 4-3 with 8:12 left to go. Hardy at the top of the key. A high 2-3 defense for the Screaming Eagles. They are covering everything. Shot on the baseline's no good. The ball got loose and rebounded by Miller, who's going to put it back up and get the bucket. 5-4. Tigers lead. Harris gives it over to Reed in the corner. She stalls a little bit, gets to the back of the key. And to the middle, great pass right there by Crowell. Can't do anything with it, tries to get back to Crowell, out of bounds. And last touched by the Screaming Eagles. Looks like they're going to give it to us. Last touch by number 4, Larissa Roker. Whitney Harris on the inbound. Referee taking his time, gives the ball to Harris. She gets it in to Reed. Jordan, the top of the key, pump fake, doesn't go up. Tried it again, get it over to Crowell. She's going to drive it in herself, stop, and get blocked. They're going to call a foul. Nope, looks like going to be a travel before the block shot. And turnover by Grace Crowell will give the Tigers another possession. They'll get it down low to Rando, pass it right back out. Shot was no good. And there's going to be a foul down low. First shot was by Miller, by the way. Reed is on the ground. And the foul is going to be on number 23, Grace Crowell. Her first, team second. And the first shot is no good by number 14, Kayla Rendau. She's a sophomore forward. Last time she went to school was Dillon High School. And second shot did not touch rim, and it's going to be Screaming Eagles basketball. So Tigers come up empty on that trip. And they'll send it back down with a very high 2-3 defense, playing at the very top of the key, right on the three-point line. They're going to try to trap Reed. She's going to get down low. Ball's loose. Smith picks it up, tries to get it over, and they're going to set it back up with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Crowd pump fakes, gets to Reed, who's a little off target. Last touch by the Tigers, and it's going to stay down here. Roker got a hand on that one, as Reed thought someone else touched it, so she was already down court. She'll come back up. Harris trying to find something. Got to hurry. Gets it all the way over to the corner. Shot is up by Crowell, and it's good! Grace Crowell from the corner with the two. Okay, she stepped on the line right there. 6-5 is the score. 6:42 left. Down low, they'll put it up. Going to bounce out. Rebounded by Miller, who throws it back up. But an offensive foul will give the ball to the Screaming Eagles. Whitney Harris going to bring it up. Lady Screaming Eagles looking really good right now. Reed on the corner. Ball was pushed out of her hands. Going to stay here. Going to leave about 18 on the shot clock. 6:22 left to play. We got a substitution in. Larisha Nelson will check into the game for the Tigers. Nelson's first time in tonight. Reed goes across court. Whitney's going to throw it to the corner. Good ball fake right there. Gets to the middle to Smith. Smith puts it up. And it's going to be a little off to the right of the rim. It's going to bounce down and rebounded by the Tigers. Hardy on the other side drives in, has to get it back out. Roker puts it up. A little off target. Miller gets the rebound. They're going to try it again. 27 seconds. They're going to be fouled. Might have been on Reed. She took a pretty hard fall right there. And she's a little slow to get up. She's back up on her feet. And it looks like Ariel Jackson will be coming in to relieve her in just a few seconds. Foul's going to be on number 20, Jordan Reed. It's her first of the game, team third. And Roker will be shooting too. And she'll tie the ball game up with the first one as Jackson checks back into the game. .56 left to go here. Roker's a sophomore. She went to Fort Myers High School. And she sinks the second one and gives the Tigers the first lead for a while, 7-6. As Whitney Harris brings it down court. Good move right there, gives it to Crowell. Trying to find something in there. Jackson on the other side gets trapped in the corner. Trying to get it out. Ball's loose. Jackson picks it up. She's going to take it herself into there. A hole opened up. She couldn't get that one. Gets her own rebound. Blocked right there. And finally rebounded by Morris going the other way. Clean basketball. And a great job right there by Ariel Jackson as she got a hand in there and pushed it out of bounds. Great defensive play right there by Jackson. Saved 2 points as of now. Morris gets to the middle. Miller puts it up. That one's a little wide and rebounded by Jackson. Down low is tipped a little bit. Crowell puts it up, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, And she'll get the bucket. Grace having a pretty good game tonight. 4 points for her. Nelson cut up the middle. And she was the one that would get the ball. No one going baseline right here. Everyone's staying pretty far out of the lane. 10 seconds on the shot clock. To the corner. Shot is up and no good. And they're going to call over the back penalty on number 33, Mary Catherine Miller. She tried that one. That is her first, team first. And the Screaming Eagles will keep the lead, 8-7. Crowd lost control of the ball and out of bounds to go the other way. Who touched it last? That's the question. Referee pointed the wrong way to begin with. She corrects that. And they'll get it into Jackson. Ariel gets it to the corner. Whitney Harris with a three. And a little short on that one. Rebounded by Morris, and a double dribble call on Kaylin Morris down there. And the ball will stay with the Screaming Eagles. 4:29 left in the first period. They're going to get it in. That's a great pass to Jessica Jackson on the other side. Crowd couldn't get that one. This time Morris gets the rebound and gets it out. Empty trip for the Screaming Eagles. Hardy on the other side. They're going to call a foul. Probably going to be on number 22, Whitney Harris. She was one over there. That's Harris's first, team fourth. They're going to get it in on the baseline. Off-balance shot right there by Hardy as she was fading away. And they'll take the lead back 9-8 with 4:08 left to play in here in the first. Crowell drives in, pulls it back out, and gives it to her point guard. Back to Crowell. She thought about it. To the corner with Jackson. Jessica's going to try it in, and it's going to be taken away by number 3, Nelson. Hand it off, and did she get her feet set? No, she didn't. And they're going to call a blocking penalty on Whitney Harris. She could not get her feet set and stop moving. That's Harris' second foul, team fifth. And Hardy will be shooting too. That was a little short. And with that penalty, they will be in single bonus. The Tigers empty the box, pull everyone back, and they'll get in their defensive position. Not really looking for an offensive rebound right here. Morris nails the second one. Biggest lead for the Tigers all night, 10-8. Kaylee Martin checks into the game for the first time tonight. She's the one who just had that one. Jackson almost loses the ball, gets it out to Crowell, onto the corner. Jessica Jackson with the three! Great pass right there by Grace Crowell to set up the three by Jessica Jackson. 11-10 is the score. Screaming Eagles lead. Morris in the middle. Reed's covering. Morris will get the points. Excuse me, Miller will get the points, not Morris. And Martin on the other side. Little fast-paced offense right here for the Screaming Eagles, trying to break this 2-3 defense. Good switch right there, 2 cut in. As Ariel Jackson tries to get that one in. Reed on the 3, not enough on it. It's going to bounce off the rim and rebounded by number 3, Nelson. Double team right there. She's going to try to get it in, splits the gap. Can't get that one to fall, and rebounded by number 20, Jordan Reed. Shot is up and good. That was Reed's first defensive rebound tonight, looking for a few more. Hardy was the one with the ball right now. 12-13, Screaming Eagles leading. Ball is tipped a few times, and Crowell tried to save that. It's going to hit baseline. And it's going to stay down here with the Tigers. $2:15 left to play here in the first quarter. 5 fouls for the Screaming Eagles, 1 foul for the Tigers of Trinity College. Offense is stacked up right here. And on the inbound is going to be Kalen Morris. Quick put in right there. Automatically covered up, and a tie ball will go to the Screaming Eagles. Great tie up right there. And as soon as the Tigers got it in, 3 Screaming Eagles pounced on it. And we'll have the ball tied up. Martin at the top of the key, trying to set up her offense. High pass, handled nicely by Jackson, who lost control of it for a second. Down low, a great catch right there by Reed as that was flying out of bounds. And Reed's going to get it out of the corner, drive it down herself, tries to get that one away. Ball's still loose, picked up by Krause. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Have to take a shot right here. Jessica Jackson up the middle, throws one up, trying to get her own rebound, and finally rebound by number 14, Randu. Back on the other side, on baseline. They're going to put a shot up and another tie ball. And it's going to stay here. 3 jump balls already tonight. Not seeing a lot of those. The Screaming Eagles are right on the basketball. 1:32 left to go. They're going to get that one in. Nelson has it top of the key. Wide open on the other side is Roker. They're going to shoot around a couple times. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Nelson's going to drive, pull it back. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And take it away! Jessica Jackson come in there and grabbed it before the shot was taken. 1:12 left to go. Reed has it. Back to Jackson. Ball is loose and taken away by number 3, Nelson. And there's an easy 2 points as that one's fouled. And Hardy's going to go to the line. Fouls on Kaylee Martin, her first, team 6th. And the junior guard will shoot that one up. Second shot is up and good. And it's now 15-13, Tigers lead with 1 minute to go. Screaming Eagles playing very proficiently right now. Reed on the corner, throws that one away, and the turnover is going to go to number 20, Jordan Reed. Screaming Eagles back in their 2-3 defense. Costly turnover right there by Reed. As seconds will tick away, but taken away by number 2, Ariel Jackson. No call on the reach right there. She'll take it down and put the layup in. Tie ball game, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Hardy on the key, tries to get it down low and pushed out of bounds. And last touch by the Tigers, and the Screaming Eagles will take over. Great defensive stand right there by Toccoa Falls to get the ball back. 21 seconds, no shot clock, looking for one shot right here. Martin comes in, ball is loose and picked up on the other side. Hardy will take it down herself, put the shot up, and it's going to roll in with 7 seconds to go. Miscommunication right there. 3 seconds. Half court shot. It's up. Almost had it, but a little off to the left side, and the first quarter will tick down right there. 17-15, Tigers lead. Great quarter right there, and we'll see you back in about a couple minutes. Welcome back to Lois Delaney Athletic Center. 17-15, Trinity College is leading. About to start the second quarter. Screaming Eagles look a lot better than the very beginning of the season. Only 5 turnovers that quarter, which is a huge step from they were. Hey, Screaming Eagle fans, if you never want to miss a home game again, go ahead and subscribe to TFC Eagle Vision on YouTube. What we're watching right now, we'll be live streaming all of our home games. TFC Eagle Vision. Jackson puts one up, can't get it, gets her own rebound, throws one up there, and it's going to be out of bounds as Crowell pushes Rando out of the way. Tigers pulling it back right here, taking their time. 2-point lead for them. She's going to post up and take a 3, no good. And rebounded by Martin, who gets in there. And a huge collision right there with Martin and Morris. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Martin. It's her second tonight, team first. Morris on the other side gets it into Hardy. Great pass down low as no one was covering Rando. She snuck in the corner and got the baseline. Biggest lead tonight for the Tigers, 19-15. 9:10 left to go. Martin gets it over to Reed. Good defense right here by the Tigers. High 2-3 defense. Kind of turning into a boxing one right here. And Martin's going to go up. No foul called. Clean basketball. They're going to get it out to Hardy. And Hardy's going to put it up, and they're going to call a foul on that end. And it's going to be on number 13, Jessica Jackson. That's Jackson's first, team second. And Hardy will go to the line. And the first one is in and out. And thank you again for joining us here on TFC Eagle Vision. 19-15 with 8:51 left to go in the second period. Tigers pull back everyone from the box, not looking for an offensive rebound, as Hardy is perfect tonight, and that's why. And that one's up and good too. 4 for 4 tonight. And Whitney Harris will have the ball. She gets it to her shooting guard, Crowell, across court. Back to her. She's going to drive in, pull it back out, and give it to Reed, who shoots a 3, and a little short. And a great save right there by Whitney Harris to keep it alive and give us another opportunity right here. Stepped on the line, and Crowell could not get that one. It's going to go out of bounds. And last touched by the Screaming Eagles. Roker's going to be down there. They'll pass to the corner. Shot is up and no good by Morris. Rebounded by Reed. An empty trip for the Tigers will give the Screaming Eagles a chance to score. Hard pass down low. Great pass right there. Shot is up by Jackson. Short. And rebounded by Miller. 3 empty trips for the Screaming Eagles. Has missed several opportunities. Down low, and the shot is up and good. The Rando, the same play they ran a second ago. They'll throw her down on the baseline and sneak her in, and then do a little dump pass, and she's right under the basket at that point. Jackson on the other side, they'll put it up. And the shot was by Ariel Jackson. Good cut, but couldn't follow through. 23-15. They'll swing it around to Hardy, who hits a 3, no good, and rebounded by Morris, who's unblocked. She'll get it out to Miller. Miller puts it up. It's going to hit the rim, go out of bounds. They're going to call a foul right here. I think it might be on Ariel Jackson, who was down there. That's her first foul of the night. And team fourth. Timeout called by the Screaming Eagles. 23-15 with 7:13 back. We'll be back. Screaming Eagles trailing right here, 23-15. And should be our ball right there. As the referee handed the ball to Morris, who dropped it, and it went in bounds. Technically, because it did touch her and then come in bounds, the play is active. But the referee will give us some grace right there. And the Tigers will take 2 on the grace the referee gave her. 25-15, 10-point lead for the Tigers. More stutter steps right there. Gets it to her shooting guard. Jackson with a 3. No good. A little too much on it. Hit the back of the rim and rebounded by Morris. Hardy passes it in, low pass to Roker, who pulls that one off the ground. Shot is up by Morris, who just got over the three-point line. Rebound in the putback by Miller's no good. And Jessica Jackson finally gets a rebound. They'll get a hand in there. Ball is loose. And they're going to call a foul on Jackson. Went around the back to try to get to the ball. It's Jackson's third of tonight. It's a 5th for the Screaming Eagles. That will put us in single bonus. And Roker will go to the line for 1-1. Be a few substitutions coming in a second, as the Tigers will clear the boxes. And shot is good by Roker. It's apparent that the Tigers do not miss on the free throw line. Nelson checks into the game. And Anna Montgomery checks into the game for the first time for the Screaming Eagles. Roker's second shot is up and good. She's a sophomore guard. Went to Fort Myers High School. And Whitney Miller will be the point guard. 27-15, 6:20 to go in the first half. Good move right there, but it was such a good move because she got a first jump on that. Put her foot down before the ball made contact. And the turnover will be on Jackson. Nelson coming down court. She pulls it back, tries to go back in, and taken away by Ariel Jackson, who's on that play. Steal right there, gives it to Reed. Reed goes up, goes around the defender, and get the bucket. Back to a 10-point game. 5:53 to go. Hardy's the one that brings it up. Crossover right there. Tries to take it up the middle and throws it out. And a pushing foul is going to be on Ariel Jackson. A little bit of a touch foul right there. But it will send Hardy to the line for 1-1. That's Jackson's second foul tonight. And the team's 7th. Referee warned the crowd right there. Shot is up and good by Hardy. She stays perfect tonight, 5 for 5. 28-17 is the score. And she's 6 for 6. Whitney Harris bringing it down court. Very clean basketball played by the Tigers, who still does not have a foul. That could have been a reach-in called right there. Roker on the other side. And going to be a blocking foul before the shot was up. It's going to be on Jordan Reed. That's Reed's second foul. And she took a pretty hard hit right there. And Roker is going to go to the line shooting 2. She'll miss her first one tonight. Rindo will check in as Morris will take a seat. And the second shot from Roker is good. 30-17 with 5:26 left to play here in the first half. To the middle, shot is up and no good by number 14, Delana Smith. Didn't have a lot on that. Down low on the baseline, great hit right there, and a block shot by number 20, Jordan Reed, who puts number 14, Rindo, on the ground. Whitney passes it in, tip ball and taken away by Hardy, going the other way. Well, Screaming Eagles fans, you can follow us on Instagram, TFC Eagle Vision. On our Instagram account, you will see player and team spotlights of the week. Always tell you when we're about to go live and other exclusives. So go right there and check out Jordan Reed right now, who's player spotlight. TFC Eagle Vision on Instagram. 32-17, 4:33 to play. Reed pulls it back, 12 on the shot clock. She passes it over to Harris in the corner. Shot is up and good! Whitney Harris with her first 3 tonight. Makes it 32-20. First time in about 3 to 4 minutes that we scored. Pick and roll right there by Miller. And she'll get the buckets. Very well executed. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Hall over there. 34-20 with 4:02 left to play in the first half. We'll be back. Welcome back, Eagles Nation. 34-20, 4:02 left to play here. As the Screaming Eagles kind of going a little cold right here. Only 4 points scored so far. Here in the second period. Reed on the other side. Gets it back out to Montgomery. Back to Reed. Reed's going to put it up. And a little short. It's going to bounce out and rebounded by Nelson. One of the things that's really distinguishing these two teams is the Screaming Eagles only have 2 offensive rebounds all game. As you see right there, number 14, Rindo, went down there and got an offensive rebound, and they're getting lots of points off those. Screaming Eagles not playing super physical down the paint on the other side. And the foul's going to be on number 23, Grace Crowell, her second, team 7th. First shot is up and good. Bounced out, and she's going to try to get her own rebound. Last touch by Rindo is going to go out of bounds. Screaming Eagles will take over. Coach Hall is going to do a 4-person substitution right here. Put fresh legs on the court. April Jackson will be checking into the game for the first time tonight. April's a freshman center, 5'10". And Martin will be the point guard. Jordan on the other side tries to get it in. And the shot is up by Jessica Jackson. Big three right there. It makes it a 35-23 game with 3:17 left to play. That's her first three tonight. On the other side, they're going to try to get that one back and taken away by April Jackson on the other side. Jessica's actually 2 for 4 tonight, shooting threes. Reed tries to go baseline, gets shut down immediately. They're going to get down to Jackson, who loses the ball, picks it back up, and taken away by Hardy. Turnover, it's going to be on number 24, April Jackson, as she left the ball on the ground. And an awkward three right there, and they're going to call a foul on Martin, who is boxing out, and Hardy goes to the ground. It's one of those fouls that go either way because Martin was boxing out the shot. But the reason they called that is her arm was still in the air as Hardy just let go of the ball. So technically it was through the shot, which could have thrown her off on the follow-through. If Martin would have waited about another half second to a second and then boxed her out, it probably wouldn't have been called. But Hardy's going to go to the line, and she is now 6 for 7. This is her first free throw of the game. Rebounded by the Screaming Eagles. And taken on the other side. Martin puts it in to Jackson. Just came off a three-pointer. They're going to swing it around. Reed almost lost control of that one. Great athletic grab right there as that one was headed out of bounds. Martin tries to get in the middle. Smith gets it out. Reed puts it up. 7 on the shot clock. Jackson gets a rebound. And offensive rebound and 2 points for her. 2:05 left to play in the first half. Nelson's going to be tipped right there by Reed. Rebounded and put it up. And that time taken away by April Jackson on the rebound. Trying to go back-to-back right here with Martin. 1:46 to go. Jordan Reed's in the corner. Ball fake. Fake swing right there. Back to Reed. 11 on the shot clock. Have to get something started. They'll swing around to Jackson. Shot is up. And way short, rebounded by Nelson as Jackson, I don't think had her feet set very well and came up well short on the three as that one was a little too much on it and rebounded by Rindeau. Another offensive rebound for the Tigers. Jackson breaks that one up. They're going to pick it back up and go up. And number 24, April Jackson with the foul. 1:14 left to go. 38-25 is the score as that's Jackson's first tonight. Team 8th. Excuse me, team 9th. As always, the Tigers will clear the box. Hush falls over the crowd, and the shot is no good. Kayla's going to tie her shoe. Give it back to her. Reed's going to be closing in on this one as that one's going to jump out. Rebounded by Smith. She'll get it out, and we have about a minute to play with. Martin trying to work something hard. Goes up the middle. Puts it up. And that one's going to fall incomplete. Rebounded by Roker going the other way. Good pass down to Hardy. Hardy's going to put it up. Jackson was trying to get the charge, but she set her feet way too early, and Hardy just went around her. Easy 2 points right there. Smith puts it up. Missed that one. Rebounded by Jackson. First offensive rebound in a while, but she throws it away. Hardy takes over and goes down court. 35 seconds. She'll pass it out. Shot is up and good. by number 45, Ariel Preston. First time in tonight. 24 on the game clock, nothing on the shot clock. And last touch by the Screaming Eagles, Tigers basketball. .0 seconds left, 42-25. The Screaming Eagles came out pretty hot in the very beginning of the game. It's only down by 2 in the first quarter, and the Tigers really ran away with it right here. Hardy's going to bring it up, looking for one shot. 7 seconds. 4 seconds. She drives in, trying to get something up. 1 second to go, and the shot was not made before the buzzer went off, and that's going to be halftime. 42-25 is the score. Screaming Eagles kind of went on a cold streak right there, not doing very great on the offensive rebounds. Only 3 right there, doing decent on the turnovers. Only 6 on the day. My advice to them would be, start boxing out a little bit more on the offensive side to try to get some points off those. Well, we've seen about 15 minutes for half number 2. We'll be back. Welcome back to Lois Delaney Athletic Center here at the beautiful Toccoa Falls College. 25-42 is the score coming out of halftime. The Trinity College Tigers are up right now, as it was a pretty good start for the Screaming Eagles, but then the second quarter really broke down. Only scored 10 points, with Trinity University scoring 25. Which is how many points we have right now. But coming out of halftime, let's see if we can get something started and get the score back down to a reasonable amount and see if we can chop away at the lead. Well, since we have a little delay right here, we're going to go to our player spotlight of the week. And this one is going to be Jordan Reed, who's number 20 tonight. Jordan is junior from Waynesboro, Virginia. She plans on graduating in the spring of 2020 with a dual majors in sports management and theology. She has played basketball since she was 8 and has been on the Screaming Eagles team for 3 years. When she isn't playing basketball, she enjoys art, especially calligraphy, and going out with her husband, Austin Reed, who's a soccer player here. When I asked for a random fact about herself, she said that volleyball was her main sport until she injured her UCL. She also played basketball on the boys' team until she was 13. So Jordan Reed, player spotlight of the week. And we are still waiting on the referee, who's talking to Coach Thomas Clark for the Tigers. Coach Hall is up there. Not really sure what is going on the scores table. I'm guessing a stats problem. Kind of hard to mess up the shot clock because, it's still at 30. I think we're ready to go. Basketball has been given to the referee, and we're ready to play. Maybe. Hardy's talking something over with the referee, talking about the scoreboard, sounds like. Finally, ready to go here. Second half is on its way. About a 3-minute delay, but we'll get on the road. Morris tries to get it in. Tip ball. Crowell's right there. And get over to Hardy, who shoots a 3. It's going to be off to the right side. Offensive rebounded by Rendo. They'll get it back out with a fresh shot clock. Harris comes up. 2-3 defense for the Tigers right here. She gets it to Crowell, who gets stuffed immediately. And we go around the horn back to her. Jessica Jackson trying to get it in. Passes back out to Crowell. Shot clock is broken, looks like, on this side. It's not working. 4 on the shot clock. Shot is up and good! Number 22, Whitney Harris with the 3. As the shot clock is not working on the left side of the court. The net got stuck right here, and I'm guessing that's what they were talking about before we started. So down to 1 shot clock. 9:04 to go. 42-28 is the score. Roker on the corner. Back to Roker. She shoots a 3. Hit the top of the rim. Jackson tried to get the rebounds, pushed out of her hands. Morris will have it, and a push right there by Crowell. On the baseline, they'll get it in. Shot is up and no good by Miller. That's Crowell's 3rd foul of the night, by the way, team first. No points for the Tigers. Going to try to get it down. Harris lost it. They'll get it back out. Smith missed the shot and rebounded by Morris. Morris in the corner, tries to get it in. Pass around back to Roker. Roker's going to take it in herself. An uncontested 2 will make it 44-28 with 8:19 left in the third period. Reed takes it in. Great pass right there to Jessica Jackson, who airballs that one. And rebounded by Rondeau. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay down here. The Tigers will stack. As the Screaming Eagles have kind of a circle formation right here to try to trap them. Good defense right here. Barely got that one in on time. Miller puts it up. And Mary Catherine Miller with a 2. Reed takes it in herself. No reach-in call. Good pass out. Shot is up. And good by number 22, Whitney Harris. She's got 2 of those just in this half. 46-31, trying to inch back here. Morris puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Trying to cut down on the score. Bad pass right there. Ball's loose. Picked up by Crowell. Crowell gets it out. Smith goes up. A little too hard off the backboard and rebounded by Rondeau going the other way. Fast break down the other side. Hardy 1-on-2. She goes in herself and puts it up and in as Whitney Harris was trying to keep it clean. Reed on the other side. Baseline. Jumpers up. Not enough on it. Rebounded by Jackson, who puts it back up. And they're going to call a foul on the ground. And they're going to call a charge. Not a good call right there. As we can see up here, her feet were still moving when they called that, but a blocking charge called on Jessica Jackson, her 4th, team 2nd. They'll get it in to Roker. 7 minutes to go. Roker gets it down low. Rondeau's to be taken away by number 23, Grace Crowell, who gets in there. Reed drives in, passes it out. The shot is up and good! Whitney Harris has 3. 48-34, trying to chip away at the lead. Hardy comes in, and she comes up with that one, and they're going to call it on her. So the carry will give the ball to the Screaming Eagles. Martin passes it over to Jackson in the corner. Cross court to Harris, hot hand. She gets it back to Reed. Back to Harris, 11 on the shot clock, down low. Crowell's blocked right there and out of bounds. And a big hit right there by Miller. She got stuffed. This Crowell tried to put it up there. And there's going to be 6 seconds on the shot clock when the inbound's made. In the corner, Harris trying to get it in. Gets it into Ariel Jackson. 3 on the shot clock. Reed has to put it up. She puts it up and 1! Jordan Reed goes up big, gets the bucket, and it's going to go to the foul line, shooting 1. And this is the first time Jordan Reed will go to the foul line tonight. 48-36. And Jordan's shot is up and good. She's 1 for 1 tonight. And just like that, back to 11-point game within reach now. Screaming Eagles came up swinging. They're going to get it down to Morris, who goes up. Rebounded by the Screaming Eagles. Ball's loose, picked up by Hardy. The turnover is going to go to Jackson. On the other side, the 2 is good for Roker. Martin brings it up, gets it to Ariel. And a bad pass by Ariel Jackson, and that's 2 turnovers in a row for her. And it's going to lead to 2 points, rebounded, and a reach-in call. Probably going to be on number 3, Nelson. Miller is also down there. Second foul for the Tigers tonight. And that's going to be the second on Nelson. 50-37 is the score. 5:15 left in the third quarter. Reed drives it in herself, throws it back out. Good pump fake right there by Whitney. She'll bring it back up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Reed puts it back out. It's 5 on the shot clock. And they're going to call a blocking foul this time. Good call. Foul's going to be number 3, Larisha Nelson. Her third tonight. And it's team third. 4:52 left on the clock. 50-37. We get a new shot clock with a foul. Some time to work with. 2-3 defense for the Tigers. Will split the gap. Reed goes down to get that one. She's on the ground. Great throw right there to get it out and keep it alive. And another foul called on Hardy this time. Tigers playing a tad sloppy right here. 3 back-to-back fouls. 2 of them have been with our possession down here. But a great effort by number 20, Jordan Reed, to keep this one alive as it went down, and she got it out. Hardy trying to get it in. Not a great pass. Crowell's going to have it and make sure she didn't go back court. Good job right there. Reed, 3! Jordan Reed on the corner, puts one up, and it's now a 10-point ball game, 50-40. And Grace Crowell takes it away, going down court. Crowell puts it up, and good! Crowell with the steal and the 2 points, down to 8, single digits. 50-42, Screaming Eagles coming back right here. Morris goes down, baseline, out of bounds, and it's going to be Screaming Eagles basketball. Don't count us out yet. 4:07 left in the third quarter. 8-point ball game. Martin coming up strong. Passes out to the corner. Reed has it right there. Crowell cuts in. Nothing right there. Reed has it on the corner. Gets it over to Crowell. Crowell gives it to the center. Martin on the corner. Whitney Harris. Can she do it again? Yes, she can. 4 just in this half for that girl right there. 5-point lead for the Tigers. Cutting it away 3 at a time. Crowd getting into it right here. And they're going to call a foul on the ground. It's going to be on the Screaming Eagles. And I think it's going to be on number 22, Whitney Harris. Let's hope that doesn't break the momentum we had right here. That's Harris's third and team third. Ball is loose, picked up, and the shot is up and no good, and rebounded by number 20, Jordan Reed. On the other way, 3:27, Reed's taking it herself. Great pass right there to Grace Crowell. What a pass by Jordan Reed as she goes behind the back of the defender. 50-47 with 3:18 left in the third. The comeback train is here, and we're on it. We'll be back. Welcome back, Screaming Eagles fan. 3-point game as we went on a huge run right there. Whitney Harris is 4 for 5 tonight on the 3-point line, and Jordan Reed is 2 for 5. Coming out strong right there, trying to take the lead. It'll be Tigers basketball. Roker has it. Passes it in. They're going to try to get it down low. Pass down low is good, and the points will go to number 45, Pressier. Excuse me, it's going to be Rondeau with the points. Jordan has it. She'll pass it out. High pass to Jackson. Shot is up and no good. The 2 is no good. They're going to try to rebound it. Great save right there, but it's go into the hands of Roker. Morris on the other side. 52-47. Dump pass down low. Rondeau goes up. No good. Everyone goes to the ball. Who touched it last? And it's going to stay here. Caitlin Morris on the baseline. .238 left. They'll get it into Miller. No good on that one, and rebounded by Ariel Jackson. She puts it in third gear, goes in, bounces off the defender, tries to get that one up, no call, and rebounded by Morris, who loses control of the ball, and out of bounds. A turnover will go to the Tigers. Harris on the rebound, excuse me, the inbound. She'll get it into Martin. Martin drives in, passes it out. Ariel, great pass to Reed. Long 3 from the corner, in and out. And that would have been a big 3 right there. 2:07 left. Hardy tries that one in. Everyone's on the ground. She gets it in. That should have been a travel. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Roker on the other side. They'll get a fresh shot clock. Nope. And that was a very blatant double dribble. And she knew it as she picked the ball up. And just kind of handed it to the referee before the call was even made. 52-47, 1:54 left. Martin drives in, throws it to the corner. Back up top to Harris. Martin. Open jumper, a little too much power on that. It's tipped and rebounded by Grace Crow. We'll have another chance at this as Crow lets that one go. And taken away by the Tigers. Hardy herself goes to the ground, and they're going to call a foul. Yeah, it's going to be on Grace Crow, her 4th tonight. Everyone's getting set up. Referee talking to the scorer's table. We get the signal from the head referee. They'll give the ball over. They'll get it in, and an easy 2 points right there as they've run that play a couple times on us. So they'll shoot someone up the middle. And a very quick little jumper. Martin drives down, gives it off to Reed. Reed looks at the defense, gives it over to Crow, who gets stuck in a bad pass right there. Will have a turnover and will lead to a foul by Jordan Reed. Lead slipping away from the Screaming Eagles right here. That's Reed's 3rd foul tonight. Team 5th. And the first shot is up and no good by Hardy, who's missed a few. Still plenty of time to play right here. And the second shot is no good. Rebounded by number 11, Anna Montgomery. quick throw in. Hardy, three. A little short and rebounded by the Tigers, but great defense by Grace Crowell, who's right there. They're going to hump it up court, throw it up. Shot is up, no good. And very glad that there was not a lot of contact because Whitney Harris did not have her feet set. Shot is up, and they're going to call foul. And Martin's going to go to the line for the first time tonight. Foul's going to be on Hardy, her second tonight, and team fifth. Both teams are not going to be in single bonus. Important points right here. Shot is up, and no good. 43.9 seconds left to go. Shot is up, rebounded right there, and they're going to call foul on Jordan, who got a little too physical right there. And not a great foul, as that's going to be 5 for her, and she'll foul out tonight in a critical point in the game. You hate to go out on one of those fouls, as she's played a great game tonight. And Crowell will take a little break. 5 fouls on Crowell. There's 3 on Reed. Jessica Jackson will take Crowell's place as Miller hits the second one. And back up to a 9-point ball game. Had it down to 3 earlier. Still in here, though. Harris passes over to Montgomery. Great pass right there. Shot is up and good by Jessica Jackson off the bench. Roker at the top of the key. 19 seconds on the clock. She's going to have 1 to go. 13 seconds. Defense closing in. They went to a man-to-man. Good switch right there by Reed and Harris down low. Great defensive read. They're going to try it in. 4 seconds. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Taken away by number 1, Kaylee Martin. Aggressive play right there with 0.3 seconds to go here in the third period. Really no time for a shot. She's looking in. And there's going to be the third quarter. 56-49 is the score. Screaming Eagles had a great run, and it'll set us up to go into the fourth quarter, only down by some, and we'll be back. Welcome back, Eagle Nation. 56-49 is the score with 1 quarter left. A great comeback by the Screaming Eagles as we scored 24 in that period. And holding Trinity only 14. Dominating right there. Another quarter like that, and we'll be taking home the dub. Roker's going to be on the inbound. She's going to go to her left, and it's going to be out of bounds, and they're going to call a foul on Reed, who barely got a hand on her, but it was enough to get her to the ground, and she fell pretty hard. Roker's up. Looks like she fell on her tailbone, which hurts so much. 9:47. Foul's going to be on Martin, by the way, her 4th tonight. Be very careful. Can't have her fouling out either. Great box right there. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Miller. But Whitney Harris with a great box out right there to get that little rebound. Doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but great job. Couple passes up top. Shot is up by Whitney Harris. Rebounded by Montgomery, and we'll have another try at this. Last touch by number 4, Roker, as Larissa puts it out of bounds. And it's going to stay Screaming Eagle basketball. Passes out to Martin. She drives in, throws to the corner. Shot is up and no good by Harris. And last touched again by number 24. Excuse me, number 14, Rondeau. And that was going out of bounds. She probably shouldn't have had a hand on that, but gives us another opportunity to score. Harris gets it in. Reed drives into the paint, passes it back out. Jessica Jackson gets it back to Reed. Pump fake right there. She's going to drive it in herself and put it up. No foul called. And they tried to save that one. And it's going to stay here with deflection by Miller. And this is the 4th attempt we'll have to get the bucket down here. Coach Clark is not happy with that call. We're going to get it in. Shot is up. And that was looked like a block. Tigers basketball. Shot is up by Roker. Bounces out. Rebound and the putback by Miller is out. And they're going to get the rebound, and they're going to give a push foul to number 14, Rondeau. Physical basketball here in the 4th quarter. It's their first tonight, team second. 8:46 to play. Martin drives in. Great move right there. Tries to get it down low. And it's going to be taken away. And they're going to call a tie-up. Jump ball will stay here. And we're getting another chance. Good job by Jackson to hold on to that one to set that one up. All the way to the corner. No foul right there. Set it back up. And before the shot was made, Reed took a couple extra steps. And they're going to have it in the corner with Morris. .8:32 left to play. Stick with us after this game. We have the men's basketball team taking the Trinity College Tigers on at 8 p.m. Morris driving in. Good physical defense right there and taken away by Whitney Harris. Straddles the line, goes down. Good pass. Jessica Jackson gets it up. And a great play right there. Whitney Harris with a steal and the assist. And Jackson with the 2 points. 56-51. Got it back down. And a charge call! Morris pushed in the back. Pushed Martin down. They're going to call it and give the ball to the Screaming Eagles. Martin brings it down. Montgomery back out. Good fake right there on the ball fake. Montgomery. And a timeout called by Coach Hall as nothing was happening down low. 56-51 with 7:50 left in this one. We'll be back. Welcome back, Screaming Eagles fans. 56-51 here. And a great ball game right here. Jordan Reed's 50% inside the arc tonight. 5 offensive rebounds. Got a lot of those here in the second half. And it's really been turning around. Down by a lot coming into halftime. As Martin pumps fakes, tries to get it out. The ball is loose, picked up by Reed, still alive. Montgomery gets to the corner. Harris puts it up and hits it at the buzzer! Whitney Harris with another 3. 2-point ball game. Tigers barely leading. They'll pass it out. And Harris is 5 for 8 right now on the 3-point line. Last touch by Martin, who was sitting out of bounds, and she caught it accidentally. Hardy on the inbound. 7:15 left in this one. That's going to be tipped, and another charge called. Offensive foul, and we'll take it over there. Hardy got a little too aggressive. And a good call by the referee, as that's been going on all game down low. 7:10 to go, 2-point lead for the Tigers, trying to break it right here. Reed in the corner, nothing happening right there, has to get it back out, swings it around to Hardy. She got the hot hand tonight, she'll give it back to Reed. 13 on the shot clock, good move right there. Jordan gets it out, Montgomery in the corner, drives it in herself, had a lane, didn't see it. 5 seconds on the shot clock, Jackson puts it up, almost had that one, but it's going to be rebounded by number 14, Kayla Rendell. Hardy drives in, stutter steps, goes in, fade away is good. Lead moved up to 4. 6:27 left. And no call right there, as that was clean play. Tupelo went for it, last touch by Montgomery. Tigers will take over. Roker on the inbound. They're going to get it in. Shot is up. Off the rim and rebounded by Reed. Taken away. Reed takes it down to the corner. Jessica Jackson. Three's good! Long bounce on the rim, and it came down good. 1-point ball game. And a wide open lane for Hardy. A little miscommunication on defense. And we're back to a 3-point game. Martin dishes it out. Reed tries to drive in. She'll pull it back out to the corner. Back to her. 17 on the shot clock, trying to use every second of it. To the corner, Jessica Jackson. Can she go 2 in a row? That's going to be taken away, and they're going to go down. They're going to call that on Jackson. He's the last one to touch her. It's another one of those hard calls as a referee, where it looked like Rendell was losing her balance anyway, but Jackson did give her that last little push. And with that one, Jessica Jackson's going to foul out. So Crowell and Jackson have both exceeded their foul maximum. And they'll both be on the bench. And that's a hard loss for the Screaming Eagles, as Jackson was really starting to hit threes. 3-point game. They'll get it to the middle. And tie up. Will be given to Reed. Ball's going to stay here with the Tigers. Morris on the inbound. 5:09 to play. Long wait right there. They're going to try to get it in. Straight up, and the shot is good. But a timeout's going to be called by the Tigers after the shot. 62-57, 5:06 left to play, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Lois Delaney Athletic Center. 62-57 with 5:06 left to play. Martin got it into Montgomery. Half-court defense is a swing right there. Way over to the corner. Great pass right there by Ariel Jackson. We hadn't seen her in a while. She's in the middle, and they're going to call a double dribble on her. Good defense by the Tigers right there. Roker has it at half court. Pick and roll right there. Montgomery stuck with it. They tried it again. Montgomery was still there. They'll give it off to Miller. Shot is up and no good. Too much power. And rebounded by Harris. To the corner. Montgomery's right there. She got trapped. And I heard that slap from up here as Roker got a little too handsy. Roker's second foul tonight, team 5th. And with that, we'll be in single bonus. Montgomery will be at the foul line. And first shot is up and good. Montgomery's having a good time tonight. Her second free throw is up, bounces off the back of the rim, and finds the sweet spot. 62-59. 4:21 left to go. Montgomery's 2 for 2 tonight on the free throw line. Roker drives in, dips it off, rebounded by number 20, Jordan Reed. She flies up the court, passes down to Jackson, who goes through her hands, and out of bounds. Another turnover for Ariel Jackson. They'll get it into Roker. She's going to stop at half court. Double screen right there. They're going down. Roker tries it, and the charge is called. Kelly Martin went down there, got the feet set, and drew the charge. Foul's going to be on Roker, her third tonight. And they'll get it into Montgomery. Second life here in the second quarter. And timeout call by Coach Hall. 3:49 left, 62-59, and we'll be back. Passes into Martin. And they're going to be given to the Tigers. Morris at the top of the key. Got a screen from Miller. Takes a step. Good pass to Roker. And Roker is going to take an extra step before the ball touches the ground. Back-to-back turnovers will give the ball to the Screaming Eagles with 3:35 to play. Montgomery dishes it out. Jackson tries to get it over all the way to the corner. Whitney Harris puts it up, and she is on fire tonight. 62-62. First time tied up since the first quarter. Harris is 6 for 9 tonight on the three-pointer as that one goes out of bounds, and we have the first chance to take the lead since the first quarter. So it looks like one of our clocks has just stopped working on the left side. It still says there's 10 minutes left, and it's 42-25. So only one clock is working right here. And timeout called by the Tigers. 3:05 to go, tie ball game, and we'll be back. Welcome back, Eagle Nation. Tie ball game here, 3:04 left to go. They're going to try to take it down. Ball is loose. They're going to go to the ground. And Jackson got a little too aggressive right there. And if she would have pulled back a little bit, we might have got the turnover. They're going to throw it back court. Nelson had it. Nelson's going to take it in, dish it off. Three was going to be short, rebounded by Montgomery, and it's going to call out of bounds as she threw it right into the arms of Roker, trying to save it. Good effort right there. 2:40s on the clock, 28th on the shot clock. Ball is loose, picked up by Jackson, going the other way. She passes it into Martin. Martin puts it up, can't get the layup, rebounded by Reed. 2 points left on the table, but the three is good by number 20, Jordan Reed. First lead since the first quarter, 65-62. We were on bottom and now we're on top. 2:12 to go. Roker drives in, passes it out. Trying to drive it in. They put it up. No good, and rebounded by Reed as the layup was bad by Hardy. We have a chance to extend the lead right now. We'll pull it back a little bit. No turnovers right here as Martin drives it in. Montgomery, three, no good, and rebounded by Nelson on the other side. Outlet pass to Roker. She's going to go up, miss the layup, rebounded by Jackson. Two failed attempts for the Tigers right now. 1:30 left to go. Trying to hold back right here and burn as much clock as possible. Jordan tries to go in, pulls it back out, gets it to Montgomery. 12 on the shot clock. Great pass right there to Martin as they're going to give her a push. And Mary Catherine Miller with a foul. Martin to the line. It's Miller's third foul of the game. It looks like they have both clocks and shot clocks working now. Martin toes the line. Puts it up and can't get the first one to fall. And free throws are very important this late in the game. Substitutions in for the Tigers. Martin takes a big breath. Second shot is up and good. 4-point game. Makes it a 2-possession game for the Tigers as the Screaming Eagles have the lead. What a comeback for Toccoa Falls. And they're going to call a charge! Miller down low. That's her 4th tonight. And the referees have really stepped up the game. They've been doing that down low all night, and they just started calling it. This referee crew has been pretty decent tonight. Been very fair on both sides, excuse me. Ball almost got loose right there. Tight defense, under a minute. Jordan breaks loose, goes up, gets tipped, and a call a foul. And Jordan Reed going to the line, shooting 2. And it's going to take her a second to get up. Great sportsmanship, by the way, by Miller, as she's the one that fouled. And she went down there to try to help Jordan up. That's 5 on Miller. And Mary Catherine will foul out. She's going to go shake Coach Hall's hand. She's played a very aggressive game tonight. Great game from Mary Catherine Miller. Props up to her. Reed nails the first one. 67-62. Hush falls over the crowd as Jordan puts the second one up and nails it. 2 for 2. 68-62 with 47.4 seconds to go. Timeout called by the Tigers. Comeback is right here. Can we keep it? We'll be back. Welcome back, Screaming Eagles fans, as this has been a great basketball game. Screaming Eagles have 12 threes. Most of them have been in the second half. Clock is stopped with 47.4 seconds. The Screaming Eagles have a 6-point lead, biggest lead tonight, by the way, and the first lead since about 5 or 6 minutes ago in the first quarter. Clock's running, 45 seconds. They'll pass it in. Shot is up and no good. They tried to get the foul. And Jackson was the last one that touched it and went out of bounds. .9 seconds now. Score stays the same. Quick shot right there is good by Hardy and cuts the lead to 3. 68-65, and timeout is going to be called. 35.2 seconds, and we'll be back. .68-65 as Jackson was the last one. Touch it earlier. So 4th turnover tonight. It led to a 3-pointer. 3-point game, and intentional foul is going to be called on Rondeau. And we'll be shooting 1 and 1. Clock stops at 32.2 seconds now. Jackson will be shooting. Hard-fought battle by both teams. The Tigers came out a little cold. Screaming Eagles took an early lead in the first. We were trailing by 2 going into the second. And Tigers outscored us 25-10 back in the second quarter. And your Screaming Eagles came out big at halftime and outscored the Tigers 24-14. And fourth quarter has been about the same. 68-65 is where we are right now with 32.2 seconds. Jackson missed her first one. The second shot is up and good. Got it back to a 4-point game. Clock is moving. Montgomery on the defense. They'll throw it over to Hardy. Gets trapped in the corner. Trying something. Great defense. Moving screen not called. Shot is up and good by Hardy. 20.9 seconds. 1-point ball game. Reed has the ball going up court. She's going to drive it in herself. Shot is up. It's going to bounce out and rebounded by Roker. 9 seconds, 1 shot to go. She goes to the ground, gets back up, throws it back in. Last shot can make or break the season. She's gonna go in, shot is up. Take it away! That's ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Eagles win! What a game right there, and it came down to the last shot, and fantastic defense down low to take the ball away with 1 second to go. 69-68 is the final score. Screaming Eagles come on top. What a ball game. As I said earlier, the recap was that we came out strong. Not a lot of offensive rebounds. Fouled a lot in the first half, which led to a lot of points for the Tigers. Came on fire back in the third quarter, as we came out and outscored them by 10 points, 25-15 outscored them. And then in the fourth quarter, really came up big on defense. Crowell and Jessica Jackson's fouled out today as they were fighting hard, and we outscored them in the last quarter, 20-12, as the final score is 69-68. A heart thumper tonight, but join us in about 20 minutes for the men's basketball game, playing the same college, Trinity College Tigers. And that about wraps it up right now. Thank you so much for joining us here on TFC Eagle Vision. Team today was manager Cece Angus. Assistant manager was Justin McCombs. Social media coordinator was Lydia Licks, and she also was keeping stats tonight. She did a great job. Assistant social media coordinator was Elise Foreman. Your filmers tonight were Sam Adas, Kenna Hull, Savannah Smith. And I am Will Jones, voice of the Screaming Eagles, and we'll see you on TFC Eagle Vision.